Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to be drawing Jan, or Jean, I don't know how to pronounce it, from Attack on Titan. So, portrait of him, so I'm on a landscape orientation page. Use a pencil and hit pause if I go too fast. Center point of my page is approximately here. Up, over to the right hand side, we start with the eye. So we'll go diagonal up for his top eyelid, and then we'll bring it across, like so. Pretty simple, and you can thicken it up a little bit. Not much. They're not that thick eyelids in Attack on Titan. Like so. Right, and then the bottom eyelid comes diagonal down and then curves around the roundy edge. Like so. Then his iris, a half circle just underneath his top eyelid, like so, and then his pupil just in there. His eyebrow just above, so they're very slender, so it curves up, ticks up like that at first, and then we go across real long there, right? And it's a little bit thicker on this end. It's just you have a spot to sort of colour in a little bit brown, just here, but it gets very thin as you go back down that way. And then his eyelid line you can see underneath, just in there. And he does have some sort of texture lines and things for his skin and eyelids, just sort of around the eye. They're like that. Right, so we do the other one. So measures eye, fit eye width inside. So what I mean is an eye will fit in between his two eyes, just about. Okay, that's about eye distance, maybe a little bit less, tiny little bit less, just about fit an eye in between his two eyes. And then we go across, diagonal. You can thicken this up a little bit. And then bottom eyelid comes down and back up, like so. Iris, just a half circle underneath his eyelid, and a pupil just there. Eyebrow, thin, tick up like that at first, and then we'll bring it down to there. And we add a spot just that we can colour in a little bit across the top here, but it gets very thin as we go back. And then he has some frowning sort of brow lines here as well. Eyelid line just under the eyebrow, like so. And he has sort of a texture line at the edge of his eyebrow, and then some skin lines, eyelid lines, just there. So, nose, so we go down that way. And then, so we're off center, so we're just over to the left. We're not like bang in the middle, see? We're going to go over to the left a little bit, and we're just going to draw the line for the bridge of his nose. Very simple way of doing noses. And then you just do the side of his nose here, and a nostril here. And that's it. Right, and then his lip, so his mouth. So we go, it always reminds me of a stretched out letter M, or at the handle of a bow and arrow. So we go up, down, in the center, and then we bring it down the back, like so. And then his bottom lip line, just here underneath, and his top lip, maybe there. Right, so chin. So just down here. Square enough sort of chin. Right. Center line just down there. And you can check proportions of things. So eyes to nose should be about the same as nose to chin. So here to here, about the same as here to here. So like the top eyelid line now. The top eyelash area. Here to here, same as here to here. And then nose to bottom lip, same as bottom lip to chin. Okay, they're proportion of the human face when it's looking forward. So mostly, unless there's a head tilt or something like that. So then jaw up the side. You want to stop about mouth level, just underneath the corner of his eye. So stopping just about mouth level here, underneath the corner of the eye, because that's where you change direction. So you're going to go curve it up this way, right? So you're going to curve the side of the jaw, and then it goes. I was going to say it goes straight up, but I went a bit wobbly there. So it goes straight up the side. Like so. I just fixed that line. I went a bit wobbly there. Sorry. Okay. So then Jan has a bit of a mustache, right? So he's got like, well, like a schmig. We call it a schmig in Ireland. What do you call it? It's like, I don't know. Goatee? Is it a goatee? I thought a goatee goes around. Well, schmig is a good word because it describes exactly what it is. It's a schmig. It's on his chin. I guess you could call it a beard, but it's not a full beard. It's like one of those guys who tries to grow a beard but can't. No offense, Jan. And then his jawline's just here. And then sideburns, right? So sideburns just beside his eyebrow. Spikes, these coming down. Like so. And his ears will come out around from them. So we go out like so. To here, to there. Like so. And bones and ligaments, right? Inside. Always the easiest way is just like sort of a letter J, like that. You can add more to it if you want. So, easiest way, letter J. Or more bumps and squiggles and stuff like that. Okay, so hair, fringe wise. So like top of the fringe usually on characters like this is usually the same distance as eyebrow to nose. So like from the brow to the top of the fringe, so where his hair sort of starts to part here, it's about the same as eyebrow to nose, usually, to the top of the hairline. Okay, it varies, but a good rule of thumb, check your character just to see what the proportions are. But in general, that's a good one to go for. Eyebrow to hairline, same as eyebrow to nose. So then, hair spikes down, fringe, like so. And Jan has lots of texture lines on his hair, but I'll add those when we get the main bulk of it in. So then this long hair goes behind his ear, and on this side goes behind his ear there. Okay. Right, so top of his head, like up here. So to find where the top of the head is, eyes, say like eyes to top of the head is about the same as eyes to chin. Say like top eyelid line, right, to chin, about the same as top eyelid line to top of his head, maybe like a little bit more. So the eyes are usually halfway between the top of the head and the chin in characters. So, but it's usually to the top of the skull, you know. So then you have a little bit on top. So say like you could go eyebrow to top of the head is about the same as eyebrow to chin. You know, that's a good one, because the hair grows on top of the skull and the eyes are halfway down. So if you just went a little bit higher, I'm confusing everyone right now. So if you just keep it simple, we'll go eyebrow to chin, same as eyebrow to top of the head, right? So if you can get that proportion, you'll be doing well. But on a bald person, the eyes would be halfway down. But Janice isn't bald, I know. Anyway, so the hair, the rest of the hair comes down like so. Right, so sort of bumping sort of down like this. There's like seems to be a part in his hair there or something. These pieces of hair kind of stick up, I think. And then this comes down, bumping down, then behind his ear. This kind of stuff. Goes in behind his ear, like so. And then, so we have texture lines and things all over, and like, especially around this middle part where the hair sort of changes its own sort of flow, sort of like goes that way and then goes up and then around this way. So you can do as much texture line on hair as you want, really. You could do none and just shade it, or you can do loads. It's up to you. Right, and then more comes down, and he's got long hair that goes behind his neck, so we'll just draw on his neck first. So just like neck lines from his jaw, just there. And then some long hair spiking out down here. Like so. Okay, and right, so uniform. So he's got like that sort of collared green military uniform that they have in season 4. So we do his collar first. T-shirt coming down here. Not t-shirt, but shirt, should I say. And then these collars stick out. There. Comes down like so. Up and around to there. And then he has that medallion that they all have in the middle. Like that. And like it's tied up around here. It's like it reminds me of a Western sort of American thing. Like so. And then this comes down like this. It comes goes down there. 4 lines. This is like the lines of his jacket. And then we got like some necklines in here. Maybe like Adam's apple or something. Hatching maybe. And then the lapel of his jacket. Like so. Same on the other side. Maybe give it a kind of an edge, just like that. And then shoulders. So for shoulders, like you want to go out like a head, you know, like it's like he has 3 heads going across. So, yeah, that's where just about here, see? So there, head. And of course it varies for characters, but normally like characters that are kind of drawn realistically, or especially males, they have wide shoulders. So and we're just adding some details on his jacket just here, and then we'll go head out again, just down there. And this sort of lapel sort of type thing, it's, you know, it's a buckle, it actually comes off. It's got a button here. It's if he was wearing a backpack. Military jackets have them. And then, so crests. There's like some crests on the jacket, but we'll just pencil them in. They're like some, I think, feather lines or something going this way. But I can't really see them. So we'll just, it is the military corps crest, but you can only see the lines on the side, so you don't need to worry too much. Right, but there you go. It's our Jan from Attack on Titan. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.